This is Chemistry at Glance and my name is Annette. So we already know how to work out your empirical formula. If you still don't, if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave the link in the description box below. But if you did, we're moving on into the molecular formula. So your molecular formula is nothing else than the full formula. So in a previous video, I showed you this, C2H6 and CH3. I told you this is the empirical formula of ethane. So this is the empirical formula, the simplest ratio. The molecular formula is this, the number of atoms that are actually in the compound. So let's just show you an example. In the previous video, we had CH2O. That was our empirical formula. But if you're told that the MR of this compound is 60, you can also find the molecular formula. If you're given the MR of a compound and you know the empirical formula, you can always find the molecular formula. However, if you wouldn't be given the molecular formula, the MR of this compound, there is no way you can figure out the molecular formula, because it could either be C2H4O2 multiplied by 2, it could be C3H6O3, it could be anything. But if you know the molecular formula, then you know how many atoms there should be. Okay, so let's start easy. Let's find, the first thing you need to do is find the molecular formula of your empirical formula, which is carbon is 12, 2 hydrogens 2.02, plus your oxygen is 16, which gives you 30.02. So this is the MR of your empirical formula. You know the MR of your molecular formula is 60, so now you need to write the ratio. And how you do this is you molecular formula of the MR of your molecular formula and then divide it by 30.2, which is approximately 2. This 2 means that whatever's in our empirical formula has to be multiplied by 2. So C2H4O2. This is your molecular formula. So once again, if you get an empirical formula and you get an MR of this formula, you can write the molecular formula by dividing 30.0 by 60. No, 60 divided by 30.2. Oh, sorry, 30.02. Which is approximately 2. So what you do then is multiply everything that's in your empirical formula by 2.